Okay, so let's jump right into this deep dive. We're looking at a really high-stakes campaign today.
Yeah, one where even, really experienced commanders learn some tough lessons. We're digging into Captain Aurelius and the Nethamus Campaign.
That's right. And it's not just a play-by-play, is it? It's more about how, well, failures teach you things, sometimes more than the wins.
Exactly. The idea is to pull out those key lessons, those surprising moments from this fight.
Showing you how even a top leader like Aurelius hits these unexpected roadblocks and learns on the job.
Right.
So get ready to see why sometimes, well, failing is the first step to actually winning.
Okay, so picture this. Nethamus. It's an agri-world, it's already seen chaos trouble, and now, orcs. A big resurgence.
And not just any orcs, right? There were rumors.
Big rumors. Ghazghkull Thraka himself. That really ramps things up.
Definitely. So Captain Aurelius, he's leading the Ultramarines, an Ironstorm spearhead force, directing from his battle barge. He sets up an ambush.
He'd already spotted them using a stolen Imperial Rhino, so he knew it was going to be messy. The scene's set, brutal fight incoming. Ultramarines go first.
All right, turn one, the opening shots, the Ultramarines, they bring out the heavy hitters straight away.
Yep, the Ballistus Dreadnought Night Slayer gets a huge kill immediately, takes down the Beast Boss on Squigosaur. Major threat, gone.
Nice start. But there was a little bit of regret there about weapon choices.
Yeah, Aurelius felt maybe he could have targeted things slightly better with other weapons. Hindsight,
Always 2020 and the Storm Raven gunship.
It went after Gaz's unit, killed one Meganob, wounded another, but, and this is a big but, its main Lascannons missed.
Ouch. So a strong opening, kinda, but then something went wrong. A mistake.
And this is the first big lesson, straight off the bat. Aurelius, experienced as he is, he made this, well, seemingly small error.
What was it?
He moved his Gladiator Reaper tank forward. It's got this awesome Gatling cannon, but he didn't move it quite far enough.
Oh, so it couldn't shoot its target.
Exactly. It was just out of range.
Yeah.
An immediate miscalculation. And the lesson he took, never assume your weapons will be in range. Check. Always check.
Wow. That's basic, but so easy to overlook in the heat of the moment, isn't it?
Totally. You assume it'll reach, you move on to the next thing, and bam! Mistake made.
And I bet the orcs didn't just sit around waiting.
No way. They surged forward, truck rushes up, Beast Boss and Beast Snagaboys jump out.
That stolen rhino we mentioned.
Yep, it grabbed an objective over on the left, with Burnaboys backing it up.
And orc shooting.
Killicans opened up on the assault intercessors, killed 3. Other boys killed another Marine. They were hitting hard.
Then the charge phase, orc specialty.
Oh, yeah. The Beast Boss and those Beast Snagas, they just smashed into the Ultramarines' front line, the assault intercessors, and Infernus Marines.
How bad was it?
Bad. Wiped out the last 3 Infernus guys, the assault intercessor sergeant and the lieutenant. Basically destroyed 2 whole units.
Whoa.
And then they consolidated onto the Storm Raven's position, taking the objective. A really effective push.
So, end of turn 1, what's the score looking like?
Ultramarines 5 victory points. Orks 9.
Oof. So the orcs grabbed an early lead. Really shows how those small mistakes by Aurelius added up and how fast the orcs pushed.
Definitely. So, turn 2. Ultramarines need to adapt, right? Aurelius sends in his Calidus assassin Lara. For recon, stretching the lines.
Okay, smart move. Did it help immediately?
Well, they hit another snag almost right away. Another positioning mistake, actually.
Not again. What happened this time?
The intercessors moved forward to engage, but they kind of blocked their own dreadnought. Maximus, the Brutalis dreadnought.
Ow.
They blocked the space where he needed to disembark from the Storm Raven to make a charge, like a traffic jam, right on the battlefield.
Ah, I see. So the big guy couldn't get into the fight where he was needed.
Exactly. Aurelius called it a massive lesson. Just reinforces how vital, careful unit placement is. You can have the best units, but if they can't get where they need to go...
Yeah, they're useless. Painful lesson. But you mentioned he learned from past mistakes, too.
He did. Here's where a previous lesson paid off. He picked his oath targets correctly this time. The priority enemies.
Who do you pick?
First, some isolated orc bikers. Easy target to take out, quickly, likely to be destroyed, good for points. His infiltrators and the Ballistus Dreadnought Night Slayer dealt with them fast.
Okay, good. And the second target, the big one.
Gaz himself, the main melee threat. Gilliman started maneuvering to take him on. And the Vindicator tank, Assault Tiger, it just unleashed.
How effective?
Devastating. Took out 4 Meganobs, Gaz's bodyguards, just boom.
Nice. Getting closer to Gaz.
And then this critical moment, the Vindicator's other guns, the Storm Bolters, they target Makari.
Gaz's little grot helper. The lucky one.
The very same. And you won't believe this. 2 ones rolled for Makari's saves. Just gone. Instantly removed.
No way. Makari's legendary save just failed. That left Gaz wide open.
Completely exposed. And Guilliman seized the moment. He's got his power fist, the Hand of Dominion. He uses the Ironstorm strategy, Mercy as weakness.
Which does what again?
Adds sustained hits to his lethal hits, plus the Oath rules, plus the Detachment rule. Basically a massive damage buff.
So the result?
16 damage. 16. In one go, brought down Ghazghkull Thraka. Single attack. Just an incredible display of stacking abilities.
Wow. Taking down Gaz. That must have turned the tide, surely.
You'd think so, but orcs are tough. Even without their warlord, they fought back hard. Ludus managed to wound Lara, the assassin.
Okay.
The Death Dread kept hammering the Ultramarine scouts. Orcs were charging all over the place.
What about Lara?
She used fights first, survived the charge, killed 3 Ludas, then poof, teleported out, it says.
Very cool. And Guilliman?
He dealt with an orc war boss in mega armor. But the Storm Raven took another big hit from the beast boss. 4 wounds.
Ouch. That gunship's taking a beating.
Yeah, though the Tech Marine, Isambard, managed to repair 1 wound and its armor helped. Still, it was rough.
So end of turn 2. Gaz is gone, but...
But the Orks still led on points. Ultramarines 16, Orks 28. They controlled the objectives. Killing the leader wasn't enough on its own.
Right. Objectives win games.
Ara drops back in for sabotage. And finally, Maximus, the Brutalis Dreadnought, gets into the thick of it after being blocked earlier.
About time. Did the Ultramarine firepower start to tell now?
Oh, yes. The truck was destroyed intercessors, and Maximus took care of that. The Gladiator Reaper, now in range, wiped out a whole unit of 5 Burnus.
See, checking ranges pays off.
It does. The Storm Raven killed 5 more Beast Snagas, and the Vindicator, Assault Tiger, landed another massive blow, 24 damage on the Death Dread, obliterated.
Just deleting units left and right, that must have helped with secondaries.
Absolutely. Max points for no prisoners, which is all about killing enemy units. Very efficient shooting phase.
And in melee. Any surprises?
Yeah, the Tech Marine, he actually took down the Beast Boss with his Omniscient Power Axe. Pretty unexpected, but awesome.
Go Tech Marine. And Guilliman?
Killed the Orc mech. Moved on to an objective. Things were looking up.
But the Orks wouldn't just roll over, would they?
Never. They called a Waaagh. Their big final push boosts everything.
How did the Ultramarines react?
Guilliman used Overwatch, shot some charging boys down, but they still got close enough to throw grenades, 3 mortal wounds, straight onto Guilliman.
Oof. Direct damage.
Then Killican's wounded him again, and finally the Pain Boy, the Orc Surgeon, managed to bring Guilliman down with his claw.
Guilliman down. That's huge.
It was, but only for a second. Armor of Fate kicked in, his special rule. He stood right back up.
Whoa. Back from the brink. That must have been demoralizing for the Orks.
You'd imagine so. What a moment. So, end of turn 3, scores.
It's catching up.
Yep. Ultramarines 32, Orks 49. The Orks were still strong on primary objectives. They even had a weird boy sneak onto the Ultramarines' home objective for a bit.
Pesky Orks. But Aurelius felt the tide was turning now.
Yeah, he sensed they could be purged. Time to clean up. Lara and Tech Marine Mac teamed up, took back the home objective, killed that weird boy.
Good teamwork. What about the remaining Ork heavy stuff?
Systematically eliminated. Killicans, boys, Burnus, all dealt with. The Brutalis Dreadnought Maximus tried to finish the Pain Boy, but couldn't quite wound him.
So who got him?
The Vindicator, again, just smashed him with a 20 damage shot. Total overkill. The report called it a sledgehammer to crack a nut moment.
Effective, though. Any more lessons learned in this phase?
One more, yeah. Another melee timing thing. They chose the Vindicator to charge the Stolen Rhino first to tie it up.
Seems logical. Pin it down.
It does, but because the Vindicator went first, it allowed the Orcs' last war boss to make a heroic intervention move and jump into the fight against Guilliman instead.
Ah, so charging with the Vindicator opened up an opportunity for the Orc war boss.
Exactly. Guilliman handled it, he won the fight. But it was another reminder. The order you do things in, especially charges, really, really matters. Another lesson noted.
It's all these fine details, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, turn 5, final stages. Orcs have almost nothing left. Just a last stand.
Mop up time.
Pretty much. Vindicator destroys the Rhino. Ballistus Nightslayer kills the last Ludas. The Reaper kills the Grots. And Guilliman takes out the very last Orc.
Good job done.
Mission accomplished. Nethamus purged. Final score. Ultramarines 85. Orcs 64.
A solid win in the end, but they definitely had to work for it and learn along the way.
Absolutely. So the big takeaway here for you, this whole Nethamus campaign really shows that learning from failure isn't just, a nice saying. It's crucial. It's strategy.
Right. Forgetting ranges, blocking your own guys, messing up charge orders.
Each mistake, painful at the time, gave Aurelius a deeper lesson, and those lessons directly helped win the battle later on.